there, Tenzi here. So this little Jabot style scarf is 42 inches long, and without the little frills at the edge, it is 3.5 inches wide, and with the edging is 5 inches wide. So let's start the little tutorial. I'm using 5mm crochet hook and a mohair type of acrylic yarn. I'll leave an affiliate link for it in the description box, but you can use any yarn you would like. I used a little bit thicker hook than the yarn would go with because I wanted to have a nice drape, and it's okay to have a little bit bigger holes so it can give it more movement. So let's start with slip knot, and it goes around your finger, and then you get the tail and insert it halfway through that loop that you have. It looks like a pretzel. So pull one side through the pretzel, but do not take it out completely. Insert your hook through that loop, and when you move it around, it can actually move with you. And then chain 16. I'll leave them a little bit shorter here, but I have about 15 double crochets here. Into the third loop from the hook, not counting the loop on your hook, we'll do a double crochet. Yarn over, pull through the loop, pull through both loops on your hook, pull through both loops on your hook, and you keep repeating that till the end of your chains, and I'll meet you there. And because we used our tail to be movable with that first loop we did, when you pull really your tail, you're tightening that last stitch really well, and you're closing that gap that first slip knot can make. So now we are going to the second row, and the second row will repeat till the end of our scarf. So chain 2, it's important here to chain 2 because later in those chain 2 we'll be putting our edging. So after you chain 2, you can turn your work and yarn over for the next double crochet, but we'll be skipping that first hole that's formed between the first chain and the next double crochet. So we'll go into that second stitch and pull through, and we'll go till the end of the row just like that, doing double crochets till the end. And when you get till the last double crochet, don't forget that we have a chain we started with. So you actually, when you count over here your stitches, each row should have the same amount of stitches, and then you have that chain. So make sure that you do not forget to go into that chain. So that chain on the top, it has 3 strands that form that top part. So you'll grab the 2 strands there and you'll go through them. This way you are not stretching your stitch much, and you're not going into the space between the posts. So right now we'll chain again 2 and turn, and we're doing the same thing, making sure we do not go into that first hole because that stitch already got a stitch, and we're going into the next one. If you're not sure, you can put a stitch mark here when you reach till, when you do your chain, actually over here, when you do your chain, you can put a little stitch marker, and then when you come back, you're not gonna forget that you have work to do in that stitch marker. So that's one way to go with this. So keep going till you have all the rows and the length of the scarf you would like to have. And I will show you here how to do that edging. So once you reach that desired length, there it is. We imagine this is our last row. So we'll chain 2 again because this counts as a double crochet, and we'll go into that side stitch here that we have, and we'll find that loop here that makes that stitch, and that first loop into that stitch, and you can help yourself with a thinner hook to go into the stitch. We'll do 3 double crochets, and we're gonna be still into the same stitch, but we'll go into the next loop of the same stitch. So over here we're still in that green part, we'll do another set of 3 double crochets. And because we're putting so many double crochets into a tiny space, they're gonna start curling like this, like lettuce edges. So now we are going to the next stitch here on the side, and it also has 2 loops because it's a chain. So that we did 2 chains. So going to that first chain, you do 3 double crochets, and then into the next chain of the same stitch, we do another set of 3 double crochets. And we are actually here, when you reach the corner, you're gonna put 6 double crochets because we want to turn and we still want to have a little curling happening. So if you look over here, that corner got 6 double crochets to make that turn and to make that curl. So over here in that stitch, we will do 6 double crochets. So actually you can think about them, 3 of them belong to this side, 3 of them belong to the other side. So that's how we'll turn a corner. And you'll have 4 corners, so 4 times 6 double crochets. And the rest of the stitches will go 3 by 3 till the end. So, and that's what you'll get with that little scarf. And it's very simple. It's great for beginners to try their skills, and it makes it really, really fun little project to do. All right, so if you want to stick around, check the hat and the matching fingerless mitts that go with that scarf. And that's also a nice little project to combine, and it's a great gift. It makes a great little selling item if you're doing markets or sell them online. And enjoy the little crafting process, and I'll catch you in the next tutorial. Bye!